table and get your math on. Break it down, split it up, get your laugh on. See you later, dog, I'ma get my stash on. There's a bag full of money that I get my ass on. I never lose the passion to go platinum. Said I live it up till all the cash gone. Ain't that funny? Only use plastic, crafted to make classics, hotter than acid.
Welcome to a special edition of the Headline Eye. I am your host, Larry H. Gardner, and the H stands for It's Here. First of all, we got Browns versus Steelers week.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
Could I finish first?
Let's get
Could I
ready
finish
to
first?
rumble.
Could I finish first?
We gonna whoop y'all ass.
You know what? Of course, the queen with the gold mic is here, Jay Price. She is a big Steelers fan. Last time
you can come on up, Stan.
The last time that the Browns played the Steelers in the playoffs, the Browns won 48-37. This time the Browns are in.
Stan said he on his way.
Stan, nobody give a damn.
Oh, they talking mad trash. Stan. Come on, bro.
You know what?
Come on.
You know what? But of course,
bring my sister with you.
But of course, it's the queen with the gold mic talking to Stan Edward Moore on live right now.
Yes, sir, Doc.
So I'm going to say this, and this is just going to be very important.
Boy, bar.
We there's another thing that's going off. The reason we're not here for that. We are here because after the 31st of October, Halloween, which is Sunday, November 2nd is right around the corner, and that means that everything is up for due. That means that the mayor's election, the ward elections, the Cuyahoga, the congressional district, everything. Mayor Cleveland, Garfield, whatever, is up. It's due. It's time for y'all to vote. It's time for y'all to put y'all foot on the ground. All the canvassing that people have been doing, all the meet and greets that y'all seen, all the debates and town halls that you've been through, and everything else, it's time to vote on November 2nd. Actually, early voting has already started. By the way, this is Domestic Violence and Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
So, but polls will be open Sunday. So before you watch the game, you can go early vote all the way up until November 1st at 2 o'clock. After that, November 2nd, it's all day from 6 to 7. So after y'all get y'all drink on, no matter if you're a Browns fan, Steelers fan, or just don't give a damn, you can go ahead and vote, period. So, special guest in the building is Mr. Twain McGee, who was a candidate for Cleveland City Council Ward 12. Twain, how are you doing today?
Good, Mr. Gardner. Thank you. And Ms. Price, thank you very much for allowing me to be on the show today.
All right. I got to give it, before we start, I got to give a shout out to Jay Price for doing the moderating at the town hall meeting for the Union Miles Court group for Ward 1, Ward 2 at Sanctuary Baptist Church. You get grade A's and straight A's for that one, Ms. Layton.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. I think when does the calling post come out? Does it come out today or tomorrow?
I don't know when it comes out.
Huh?
Wednesday, but sometimes they be behind.
Did it come out today? We get them here?
No, we don't get them here.
There's an article in the calling post.
About you?
In the forum with the town hall.
Go, Jay.
Yeah, we had a really good turnout. We had a really good turnout. People were able to ask questions. You know, the format is that we brought 12 questions to the forum that were already prepared before the candidates got there, and they were able to answer those questions. They each had a minute and 30 seconds to answer the questions, and then we took more questions from the audience after those 12 had been given and the answers were given to. And then at the end, they were asked to give a 2-minute elevator pitch on why they were the ideal candidate to be mayor of the city of Cleveland. So
the thing about it is that here's the thing. I'm going to set up the rules as far as the picks, the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
So I given myself, since I've strained, stress, and pushed this show, I gave myself 2 talented temps and 1 Infinity Gauntlet fist. So that means that, let me explain. The talented temps are, if you pick a candidate to win and Twain picks a candidate to win, I'm pretty much the tiebreaker. But the thing about it is, I'm going to select 3 candidates that I'm going to root for them. The talented temps, that I vote for them 10 times over. And the Infinity Gauntlet means I'm riding with them till the wheels fall off. So.
What kind of game is this?
It's not.
Did I miss something?
No, this is not a game. This is actually serious. So I'm just letting you know.
I ain't never heard this game.
Well,
but okay, we're going to roll with it.
Right. So the thing about it is like, so I'm going to tell you. So Tristan, T-Rex, human T-Rex, what I want you to do is them horns. Whenever I say this is, I'm going to pick the talented 10th or the Infinity Gauntlet, I need to hear the horns. So.
Yeah, you confused too.
This is what we do before a show. We have prep,
I was trying.
Prep today, but you want this horn?
That's right. That's right. That's the horn I want. All right. So let's get down to business. But we got to take 30 seconds for Frank Jackson's daughter, who passed away.
Frank Q's mom.
She passed away. When it rains, it pours for that family, for Mayor Frank Jackson. Even though he's on his way out being mayor, you got to give 30 seconds for his daughter. So let's take a small 30-second
Can we make it 30 and not a minute and 30?
Huh?
Can you please make sure it's a 30-second and not a minute and 30?
Right. We're going to take 30 seconds. So we're doing that starting now. Okay. Well, just make it. Shout out to the prayers to the Jackson family again. I feel like she died of a broken heart because of Frank Q.
I think so.
Yeah. So.
I really believe that is truly what happened.
So, we're gonna talk about. Let's get to. We're just waiting for Mariah Crenshaw to call in around I think she's about like 216-249-6658. She's supposed to call in, but. We're going to start now. So I'm going to start with our guest first, you, and then I'm going to be the last one. So the first thing I'm going to start off, not a candidate, but issue 24. Twain, prediction. Do you think that issue 24 will pass or will it not pass?
I feel that it will pass because the people feel that when it comes to police, based on what I heard being on the campaign trail, they feel like the police are not getting what they I'm trying to put it in proper wording.
The accountability is missing.
Accountability.
Right, there you go. The accountability. It's a big issue. It's a big issue. People need to be heard, and I'm with the people.
So do you know what issue 24 really is? I'm just asking. Do you know what it really says?
I mean, I've done the reading and everything too, but maybe you could tell me from your perspective.
No, I'm asking.
What it is.
I'm asking.
I mean, once again, I've done the reading, but you can tell me from your perspective.
Okay.
T-Rex wants to know. What's going on with
issue 24 is a committee for police accountability that it has the report that is selected by, I guess, the mayor or something. I have no idea.
Still ain't saying nothing. Break it down for my people in the back.
Okay, so
Right.
issue 24 is a change in the charter.
Right.
It's a charter change to bring accountability. So what people fail to realize is that Cleveland has been in a consent decree since 2016, 17. And that consent decree, where we have the review board that is making sure that everything that was outlined by the AG,
The DOJ, right?
yeah, the Department of Justice. That board that's on there now, if a judge comes in and says that they've met all the parameters of the consent decree, the civilian review board goes away. Well, what issue 24 is that it's a standby that if they decide that the DOJ's consent decree is no longer warranted, then we go back to where we were pre consent decree. So issue 24 kind of helps put another board in place if a judge sees fit to say, well, the consent decree, all the things have been met and we're done with it, it's gone.
So
That's
it's
it.
pretty much issue 24 is a backup to what the consent decree is supposed to be.
Yes. Now,
Do you think it's going now?
that's what I was getting ready to say. Do I think that it's going to pass?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
And here's why I don't think it's going to pass. Just like T-Rex said he did not know, there's a lot of people that do not know what issue 24 really is. There's been so much misinformation as it relates to issue 24 that people really don't understand what issue 24 is going to do, and how it fits in to the actual consent decree itself. It is a charter change, but it's a resolution to change the charter.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
It's a resolution change. I think at this particular point in time, I'm going to have to say, and I would like to think about it is, and I know the deciding factor, at this particular point, the way that it's set up right now, no, it's not going to pass because, people just really just don't understand it. And there's been a lot of misinformation. Do I support it? Yes. But I don't think as constructed right now, it's not going to pass. Do I want it to pass in my heart of hearts, but I have to look at reality.
It's not going to pass on the east side. Well, I'm sorry, it's not going to pass on the west side. It's not going to pass on the west side, and then it's not going to even get any light of day on the east side.
Right.
And it's sad that I have to say that, but it's true, because the east side is not aware of exactly what it is. We're all hollering. We want accountability, we want transparency, but we're hollering that we want these things, but we're not willing to go out there and educate ourselves as to what this issue really is about. So I mean, it's going to be
right.
It's going to be close.
Right, it's going to be close. Hopefully it does, and I'm wrong on this one, and I hope I'm wrong on this one. But if it doesn't, then, hopefully they can come back to, it's back to the drawing board. Sometimes you said delay instead of deny, so back to the drawing board. You got to, hit the books on square one. All right, so let's hit the first thing that I'm going to hit, the congressional race. Now, this congressional race, the runoff was in August. As far as the primary. So Shontel Brown came out on the Democratic side, and on the Republican side, Laverne Gore came out, so they're facing November 2nd. So to Wayne, I'm going to ask you, who are you picking as far as the winner between Shontel Brown and Laverne Gore? And we have a call in. Hello?
Hey, it's Mariah.
Hi, Mariah. We're just getting to your favorite race, so I'm actually glad you're here. So
Really?
yes. So the first thing, so the first thing we ask is that Twain McGee's in the studio, Jay's here, I'm here, and we're going to ask, since you called in, I'm going to give ladies first. The congressional race, who you predict who's the winner in this race, Shontel Brown or Laverne Gore?
Sadly, Shontel.
All right. Twain.
I'm predicting Shontel will win.
Jay.
I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to say Laverne Gore.
Really?
I'm just going to go against the grain.
You never know.
I'm just going to go
Here's
against
the
the grain.
thing. I'm going to say this right now. I am going with Shontel, but it's going to be closer than people think it's going to be because of the simple fact of the matter is that this is actually a 1-year term. That means
it ain't
that
even 1 year. It's a
1
6-month trial period.
6-month trial period, however you want to call it. And the thing about it is that we all know that there's a certain senator waiting in the wings to run again, chomping at the bit, and that's in Nina Turner to go at that. Plus, it's going to be redistricted again. So we're just going to get that out the way. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mayor of No, you know what? I'm going to say that when we do Cleveland. First thing I'm going to go to Cleveland Municipal Court Judge. This race between Andrea Nelson Moore and Michael Slawinski. Mariah, who you got? Moore?
Andrea.
Twain?
More.
Jay?
The Moore train, baby.
So the thing about it is like, Mariah, I hope you just called in. I use my I got two things, the talented 10th, and I'm going to use one of the talented 10ths right about now. So T-Rex, ring them horns, please. The first talented 10th that I'm going to use is I'm going to use it on Andrea Nelson Moore. She's going to win, so we are all in agreement that Andrea Nelson Moore will be a judge. Thank God, she deserves it, and she earned it. So, I don't even want to get. I'm actually at this particular point. The reason I feel like she feels.
I'm
right
laughing
now.
at T-Rex, y'all.
Why?
Cause you didn't hear him back there laughing.
I heard him.
Don't focus on me. This y'all show.
Right. So we already know Brandon King won the East Cleveland Mayor. I don't even want to talk about that. And I'm going through the.
I think we should talk about that, but we should talk about it on a different level.
Yeah. I know how you.
No, it's so East Cleveland's charter states that the top two candidates that emerged from the primary is supposed to move to the general election.
Mm-hmm.
And so for some reason, the Board of Elections is not putting Juanita Gowdy on the ballot. So she filed a mandamus action in the 8th District Court of Appeals trying to force them to put her name on it because the language in the charter is clear. It clearly states, two people are supposed to emerge, not one.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't read the opinion yet, but the opinion that was written said no. They dismissed her mandamus, and they're letting Brandon move forward to the general election by himself. So, it's that's one of those things we talk about when we talk about corruption in Cuyahoga County. We talk about what's going on with the Board of Elections. We talk about what should be done when the language is clear. So I'm not sure if Ms. Gowdy is going to challenge it in the Ohio Supreme Court or not to have the election invalidated because the language is clear. I mean, I had attorneys looked at it. I looked at it. Everybody agreed, but the 8th District Court of Appeals said no, Brandon will emerge by himself. So he's going to once again steal the election.
So, from my understanding from the charter is that someone needed to run on a different party ticket, kind of like how Devin did when he ran on the Green Party ticket. Because I think their charter says that if they're all in the same party, whoever wins in the primary election.
No, it does not say that. It does not say that at all.
Wow.
That has been a misinterpretation for quite some time. The language does not say that. It is clear that the language says that the top two persons who emerge from the primary are to go to the general election.
Cleveland?
That is this is in East Cleveland.
Is that only East Cleveland, those rules?
It's their charter.
It's their charter.
That's only in East Cleveland?
East Cleveland's charter says that two people are supposed to be on the ballot in November. There's nothing about party. Right. There's no exclusionary language in the charter for the city of East Cleveland, none whatsoever. And there's no language which supports only one person going to the general election. And you have to really stop and think about it. What is a primary for? You have multiple candidates running. It eliminates the everybody but two. So it's not even common sense. What you just said was something that's verbally been said multiple times, but it's not consistent with the language of the charter. The charter is very clear.
We got to get that charter then. We got to get that charter. You know what?
The people have to change it.
The people got to
amend the charter.
Yeah. So
the language needs to be a lot clearer because it's left open to interpretation.
All right.
It really is not. It really is not. If you read Section 7H, it clearly says the top two people who emerge from the primary go to the general election. There is nothing in that language which says only one person is to move forward. Right. It's very clear.
All right. It's all right. So, well, unfortunately for East Cleveland, just Brandon probably is going to be in there anyway. I got another Cleveland Municipal Court District Judge race. So, Ann Claire Okar versus Nathan Hudek. Nathan was on our show earlier. So who you got, Mariah? You got Okar or Hudek?
Sadly, Okar's going to get back on again.
All right. Twain,
I'm predicting Okar.
Jay.
I'm gonna abstain
How you going to abstain? You know what?
because I don't. Abstain.
All right, I'm going with Okar. Dang it. No matter if you like him or not. Right. Like, everybody want to, like, we can't just, well, okay, whatever, Steelers.
T-Rex is retarded.
The Steelers not going to abstain from losing that game. The Steelers not
We'll
going
get to that. We'll get to that part in a minute.
What?
We'll get to that part.
Right.
Right. We'll get to that part. Don't worry about it, bruh.
All right. So as I'm pulling this up, we're going to do the wards now. So this is going to be interesting. So
Twain about to fall out of his chair.
Don't get mad. Don't you
He
not?
about to fall out of his chair.
Why, Twain? Why are you about to fall out your chair?
Because I was getting to this part. I was looking forward to this part here. Yes.
Don't get mad. Listen, we know you put up a hell of a fight. Sometimes you do come short. Delay doesn't mean deny. So it does. It is what it is right now.
Well,
so.
I appreciate the advice. Thank you, sir.
So we're gonna pull up those wars right now as soon as I get to them. And Mariah, how are you feeling now?
Oh, just dealing with some bronchitis, but I'm hanging in.
Oh wow, I'm sorry for that. So
That's why I didn't come in, because the night air aggravates it. So I figured every time I need to cough, I'll just hit the mute button on y'all.
Okay, all right. So
T-Rex is silly.
well, you funny, T-Rex. So we're going through the Board of Elections right now, and I should have just had this list in front of me. But oh well, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do everything you're supposed to be doing. So. First of all, I'm not going to go with the mayor. I'm going with Cleveland Ward 1. Kimberly F. Brown, Joe Jones. Interesting plot twist. Supposedly, there's an assault that was filed against incumbent Joe Jones from a woman who was passing out anti-Joe Jones and anti-Aaron Phillips literature. So the thing about it is that who is this?
I didn't know he was waving that.
Ah, God. Sit over there.
Who is
over there.
that?
That's Stan Edward Moore.
Oh, come on in, Stan. Sit right here. Yeah, baby. Throwing the terrible towel. That's right. He got his black and yellow on.
Why you gotta throw that up? Thank you. I got somebody on the phone.
We got 3 in the building. It's 3 of us.
All right. Okay, fine. Thank you. Goddamn terrible child. You know what?
Thank you.
I know this is Browns and Steelers week, but we doing choices now. So, Mariah, after hearing the Joe Jones, remember that Tanya Johnson Jones, his wife, is a domestic
just ask.
domestic
Don't
relations
do that. Don't do that.
court.
Don't
Whatever.
Do that. Don't do that.
Judge. So I don't know who's gonna win, Joe Jones or Kimberly F. Brown, Mariah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be close. I can't call that one. Kim has come very close several times in the past, and this time I think she's been extremely more diligent in terms of her getting out there and campaigning a little harder than she has in the past. I don't know. That one I can't call that one.
Dwayne.
Yes, it's kind of hard too. It's very hard. So I'm not gonna pick that one. I'm not gonna do that.
It's all of y'all that just like Jay.
I'm going with the majority.
So you abstain. Everybody's abstaining right about now.
It's going to be close.
It's gonna be.
It's going to be too close. This one's going to be very close, and it's hard to call this one.
You know what?
This one is. It should keep everybody on the edge of their seats to see who's going to make this one, because this one I can't call it.
All right, fine. So you know what? We're gonna go with Joe. I'm gonna go with Joe Jones by a nose hair because of what happened. So I'm gonna go with Joe by a nose hair. To get reelected to Ward 1. All right. Ward 2.
Don't even ask me.
Kevin Bishop versus Monique Moore. I'm asking you anyway because you're on here. All right, Mariah.
I gotta go with Jay on this one.
Twain.
I gotta go with Candace.
I'm probably predicting Bishop is going to get it.
Jay.
What did I just tell you?
I'm asking you anyway.
I just told you.
You don't want to. You want to. I know how much dislike you have for Kevin Bishop.
If
bro.
you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
I just said who wins or loses.
Ooh.
I'm not.
You
saying
can pick. You can pick it. Listen,
Nope.
in these rules, you do not have to pick the
Shit.
person that you don't like.
Go on to the next one, Larry. I done told you. I quit playing.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with Kevin Bishop.
Okay.
I'll pick with Kevin Bishop. Even though, all right, Cleveland Ward 3, Ayet Amin versus Kerry McCormick. Mariah.
Probably Carrie McCormick.
All right. Twain.
No answer.
It's Ward 3.
You still no answer.
You know what? You ain't getting no food right about now. You cut off.
Is that a brother from Eden? No, for real? Oh, man.
Ask you to participate. Everybody abstaining like it. Well, y'all abstaining like y'all quitting alcohol or something.
Well, you don't want people
Man,
to just.
Harry, you gotta be realistic, man. These these choices are like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard because, in my truthful opinion, and we could go through the rest of this list, but no matter who gets in, we're screwed.
In lack of a better word, yes.
Right.
I'll have to agree with Mariah.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's like, you're asking us to choose from, candidates that are either not equipped, not qualified, not intelligent, not, not committed. I can go down and that list all night. It's hard to make calls on these. And,
Right,
when I put the word sadly in front of somebody's name, I mean that. Sadly.
I mean, the thing about it is, as long as you choose one person, you know what, Jay,
What?
Carrie or Ayet Amin.
Carrie McCormick.
Okay, thank you. That's all I want. I'm going with Carrie.
If it's easy, I mean, if it's someone that yeah, go ahead. Then.
All right, I'm going with Carrie. All right, it's about to be. I'm going through them. This is gonna be a short show for real. I'm just.
No, it ain't.
All
No,
right.
it ain't.
It's never a short show when I come.
You know what?
Tell him again,
Stan Edward Moore's in the
Steeler fan.
background. Could we go? You know what?
What you want me to do?
Oh! Hey! Shit!
Larry,
I'm trying. Like we trying to get through. I'm trying to get through this list here.
I thought we was going to commercial
Somebody's
break.
got a potty mouth.
Right. Damn.
That was you, Larry.
I know it was me.
Calm down, dude.
All right.
So we're trying to keep the show PG around
All
here.
right.
It ain't that serious.
All
When you
right.
said we're going to have a short show, just making it just get to the 8 o'clock hour. Take a chill pill.
All right, but
Jay put the quarter jar.
all right. Hold on. All right. So I'm trying to get through this list. So
Breathe, boy.
all right. So Ward 4.
Oh.
Now, we got 2 write-in candidates. I don't know how this happened. Dontez Taylor's a write-in candidate, and Antoine Tober's a write-in candidate. Deborah Gray and Eric Walker. And this is my ward. So, Mariah, who you got?
I wrote in Antoine Tober. That's my choice. The other ones, y'all can keep them, have them, sell them, bake them, put them in a cabinet, do whatever you want to with. But I'm all for the young brother. Antoine Tober is my choice.
All right. Twain.
No answer.
Jay.
No answer, because, yeah, I understand why Mariah wrote in somebody.
All right. You know what? I'm actually. You know what? I met the brother. I'm going with Eric Walker. That's
I've
my
heard good
choice.
things about him. I just don't know him personally, so I'm not going to put my endorsement behind somebody I really don't know.
This is not an endorsement. This is just a prediction.
Okay, Larry. Well, you might as well say it is. I mean,
I said the winner is Eric Walker. All right.
Okay.
Ward 5. Dolores Gray. Frank Kidd Jr., who's a write-in candidate, and Richard A. Starr, who caught Phyllis Cleveland on her heels in 2017. So, Mariah, who wins Ward 5 November 2nd?
I'm going with Richard.
Okay. Twain.
No answer.
Jay?
I'm gonna go with Richard Starr. Even though I know that they've been trying to do a smear campaign on him, but I do believe he has made a lot of ground. And it may be a tough race to cross, but I'm gonna ride with Richard on this one.
I'm gonna ride with Richard A. Starr as well. Richard A. Starr. So, why are we even doing Ward 6? There's a write-in candidate, Levita Murray, against Blaine Griffin. Mariah, write-in or no write-in? Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Big Griff.
Okay.
Big Griff gonna win.
All right.
With his illegal campaign signs. Big Griff win.
You said illegal campaign signs. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying nothing else. All right, Twain.
Blaine gonna get it.
All right, Jay.
You know I'm on the train with Griff.
Blaine Griffin, even though he highly disappointed me in his endorsement of one person right about now. But
well, he is a dog in the race. So
right, I know. Blaine Griffin. The Ward 7. Former Councilman T.J. Dow. Soon-to-be former State Representative Stephanie House. Mariah, Dow or House?
Oh, God. Jesus, no. Let's see. I'm gonna abstain from this one. I'm leaving that one. I ain't touching that
Oh
one.
my God, Twain.
No answer.
No, another no answer. How many no answers you got?
Trust me.
How many?
It's a war zone out there, man. Shoot.
Man, it's lose. Everybody that you present to us is lose. Like, seriously.
They're on the ballot. That's what I'm tripping on. They're on the ballot.
Either one of those candidates, and it's hard to say. Yeah, let's pick this one over.
Oh, you
that
want
one.
bad?
It's like,
What you
no,
want Bashir to come back? Yeah.
I don't want none of them. I mean, they can shut the whole war down as far as I'm concerned.
Well, damn. Shut the whole war down for real.
Yeah, shut the whole war down.
Oh.
I mean, they can't do no worse without one.
Wow.
Without a council person.
Jay, who you got? Stephanie or TJ?
Initially, I was supporting TJ Dow. And now I do believe Stephanie House is going to pull this out.
All right, Stephanie.
That's right, because her signs are bigger.
Wow.
He's got billboards.
I'm not saying nothing else.
Oh, Mariah.
Wow. So.
I saw her coming down Carnegie. So, hey, let's pick Stephanie House up.
I quit life. You know what? I'm going to go with Stephanie by a nose here. I mean, that's just be honest. But it's going to be close. If TJ win, then I'll just have to tell him I'm going to eat some crow. But I'm going with Stephanie by a nose here. God. Ward number 8. Asia Jones versus Michael D. Polenzek, who has been up here more times than many. So, Mariah, who you got, Jones or Polenzek in Ward 8?
I want Asia Jones to win. That's who I want to win.
Okay.
So I'm going with Asia Jones.
Okay. Twain?
Asia Jones.
Okay. Jay?
I'm going to leave that one alone.
You just moonwalking out of stuff like Michael Jackson right about now. You know what? I like Asia. I met her, but the thing about it is that I think Polenzek wins this one, and it's not even close, unfortunately. So I'm just saying, there's no competition for Kevin Conwell, even though there should be. Anthony Harrison does not have anybody else.
Anthony Harrison, if you don't call me back, bruh.
Please call her. Call her.
I've been waiting for Harrison to call me back since he was on the county. He was on the county on the.
All right, so we're at the 6:40 mark. So Mariah, please stick around with us. We're going to go to break right about now.
Food should be here
because I'm definitely going to need one. So when we come back, we're going to finish up with the wards. So this is new edition. Hit them off, and the thing about it is, I want to take that damn Steelers flag right about now that stand there with more and throw that sucker somewhere. Bye. We'll be right back on the Headline Eye.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Queen. I said, let me take you for
check it. I'm taking no losses, now I'm the boss and I see you flossing my way. With the grace all up in my face, so I say, what's up, love, how you doing? What you think about me and you? Nah, but wait, let's make a date, plans for dinner. I'm down to take it slow, cause you know that she's a winner. Got me fiending for the cream, don't you know? I'm moving in slow, but keep it low.
Yeah, baby boo, yo, what's up with you?
Don't stop.
Word around campus that you like it with you. I wanna freak it, but first I'm gonna take a peek at it, grab it, stab it, cause you know I got to have it, so hit me.
I got my mind on my money, all the booty's on me.
Come on, baby, come on, drive me crazy.
I got my mind on my money, all the booty's on me.
Come on, baby, come on, got me open,
I got my mind on my money, all the booty's on me. I got my mind on my money, all the booty's on me.
Hello, this is Cleveland City Councilman Mike Polensek. This Tuesday, November 2nd, is a very special day in Cleveland, for it's Election Day. I humbly and respectfully ask for your support once again for re-election to Cleveland's 8th Ward. I will put my attendance, legislative, and voting record against anyone who's ever served in Cleveland City Council. And I have represented all of my constituents in Ward 8 to the best of my ability. Thank you and God bless.
Hey everybody, it's the Queen with the Gold Mic from Headline Eye, and you can catch me every Wednesday from 6 until 8 p.m. on WNRV 108.1.
My dad was a police officer and firefighter. My mom's a social worker. I'm Justin Bibb. I lost a cousin to murder. Crime and violence threaten us all. We need real public safety and equal justice. My safety plan will improve police training, add mental health support, move more police out into Cleveland's neighborhoods, and guarantee accountability with citizen oversight. Real safety and equal justice. It's a fight we can win. I'm Justin Bibb.
Paid for by Neighbors for Justin Bibb.
What's up? It's your girl Jazzy J.
Your favorite girl boss, Angela Lay.
And yo, you already know what's poppin'. It's your girl Nick For Real. And we are the Ooh Wee Radio Show. Catch us live every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Listen to us live at WNRV 108.1 Nerve.
Because we talk about things that make you say, Ooh Wee.
Oh, they want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop. They want me to stop. They want me to go. I'm already gone. They want me to mom. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Now one more game. Oh, they want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop. They want me to stop. No, they want me to go. No, I'm already gone. They want me to mom. Already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. These folks want me to go. Don't they know that I'm gone? They know I'm space shuttle level. They need oxygen, John. Don't they know that they're gone? Don't they know that I yawn? Only time they exciting is when they mention the Sean. You seen single white female when she tied her hair blonde. Sometimes I look at these rappers, the movie remind me of them. Somebody turn these boys off. Don't they know that I'm on? Can't they see that it's foolish to try to kill me with songs? Nah, what could they learn? You killing me softly. You talk me to death. Only thing you could do, Tom. I open the door for them. What else can I do? He said, I want me to walk for them. Somebody talk to them before I go off for them. They want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop.
All right, we're back with the Headline Eye on Nerve DJs, www.wnrv1081.com. Power108.1.com, where everybody be getting on your nerve. And right now, I know that the elections is getting on everybody's nerve. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
If y'all could just hear the show when we ain't on air. Y'all could just
nobody wants to hear us talk. Nobody wants to hear that.
Man.
Nobody want to hear.
Y'all can just hear what we say to each other.
Anyway, Mariah, you still with us? Okay.
Oh, she probably knows that.
She probably don't know we like that.
So who next?
All right. So I'm gonna catch Mariah. Ward 11. Michael Hardy, Brian Moon. Who you got? Dwayne. Jay. I'm going to go with Michael Hardy. I'm gonna go upset Michael. All right. Dwayne, you should be interested for me with this one. Ward 12. Anthony Brackentelli and Rebecca Moore. Jay, you've been abstaining like a nun or something like that. So you'll stay out of this one. All right. So
sometimes you just gotta know when to stay on the sideline.
I'm gonna go. Thank you, T-Rex. I'm gonna go with Brett.
What'd you say, T?
Mariah, you still there? Mariah. Okay. But she's still on.
Okay. I'm going to go with Brackentelli. Ward 13. Kevin Kelly's old ward. Dwayne, we got Chris Harsh and Kate Warren.
Predicting Kate Warren.
Jay.
Who is it?
Chris Harsh and Kate Warren for Ward 13.
I'm going to stay out of this one, too.
I'm going to go with Kate Warren.
He said that card ain't there.
Well, it's the thing about it is that the card's not there. It was supposed to be there.
It was at the door when I came in.
Right. Okay. So.
Can you go check, T? He at the side.
All right. So T-Rex is going to check. We'll keep it going.
I know how to run the boards.
With people sometimes with your, with your choices of who's going to win, sometimes you got to be like that doctor on Sanford and Son, if y'all remember him. When you ask him something, you know what he said? I don't know. I don't know.
Everybody doesn't know Stan Edwards. I don't know either.
I don't know.
All right, so let's go to Ward 14. Jasmine Santana versus Nelson Citron Jr. Dwayne, who you got?
Predicting Jasmine Santana.
Jay?
Jasmine Santana.
You said that low as hell, but I got Jasmine Santana, so all three of us got Jasmine Santana.
It's kind of like what Mariah said. I don't know. Just keep going.
Ward 15, where I have Chris Murray versus Jenny Spencer. Dwayne?
I'm predicting Jenny Spencer.
Jay?
I don't know either one.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Chris Murray. So I'm going to go with that. Ward 16. Well, there's nobody. Ward 17. Mary Kathleen O'Malley and Charles Seifel. Dwayne. Oh.
Shoot. Can't pick.
Jay.
What is this for?
Cleveland Ward 17.
Cleveland Ward 17.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay out of that one too.
That would be. I'm going to go with. I hate to say O'Malley because I guess it's the name you know. So I'm going to go there. Like I said, I'm saving. Cleveland Heights from Cleveland Heights. Dan.
That Cleveland Heights mayoral race is has gotten heated up. I saw some stuff yesterday. I got a few jewels dropped on me yesterday about that Cleveland Heights race. I don't know about this one, man.
We got Barbara Danforth and Khalil Sarin.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
They done went and drug up her history.
Barbara Danforth.
Yeah, they done took all her skeletons out the closet.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
What was the rumor?
I can't say that on air, Larry.
Okay.
But they done went got all her skeletons out her closet.
You know,
it's not looking too good.
All right, so I'm gonna go East Cleveland for member council at large. I've got Carlissa Beatty Peterson, Patricia Ann Blachowski, Charmaine Davis. Yes, Charmaine Davis, Shay Gaddison, Nathaniel Martin, and O. Mays.
Patricia Blagojevich.
Okay. So, yeah, and there's other people, but I'm not even going to go there with them. We're going to go to the Maple Heights. The Maple Heights. Like Maple Heights city council president, and that is Mr. Jones versus Imani Capri. Now, I endorsed Imani, so I'm sticking with Imani. Twain, Imani, or okay, with Maple Heights, you don't know about that. Jay?
Imani Capri.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go with Imani Capri on this particular one. There's all right, so Garfield Heights mayor's race. So we got I know who I endorse.
I think I know that one.
Yes. Garfield Heights mayor's race. So we have Shayla Davis versus Matt Burke.
I don't know that one.
So Twain, Shayla or Matt?
I'm predicting Davis.
Jay?
I'm going to ride with Shayla.
All right. So now T-Rex, you got the horns ready for this one? This is talent and tenth number 2. So I'll use both talent and tenths on this one. So please ring those horns for me. I'm going with Shayla. Why? I'm going with Shayla Davis. And the reason I'm going with Shayla is because I feel that I know Shayla. She's been very smart and things of that nature. So that is the Garfield Heights race. And, you know, a lot of these races have been heating up, period, point blank. So the thing about it is that make sure you go out November 2nd. These are just predictions. I ain't got no crystal ball. I'm just throwing my hat in there and making sure that I say what I say. There's been I'm been the only one that pick him, so I'm probably gonna be public enemy number 1 next year, huh? Jay,
you wear it well, you'll be all right.
You know what? Thank you very much for that, Queen with the gold mic. Really, just gonna leave me out there like, you know, an old pair of wet drawers, huh?
You know, sometimes you just gotta know when to say, you know what, I'm gonna just stay out of it. And sometimes that's the best choice. That's the best choice, just to stay out of it. And you'll know when to get in. You'll know when to get into it. I mean, I knew when to get in to endorse a mayoral candidate after I said I wasn't going to.
Really? Are you going to make that announcement now, or are you going to wait?
I'm going to when we get to that part. Yeah.
All right. We're going to say that is a drum roll. We're going to.
Just to clear, I mean, because a lot of people might didn't hear that because I've been waiting too. So you saying today, Wednesday, you know, at the end of the show, Jay, you're going to announce who you endorse.
That is correct.
Yeah. Stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah, stay tuned, please, for that. Like I don't. What am I saying?
I mean, Larry, whoa. I mean, you know your shit. But we dealing with the queen.
You know what?
It's not the king. It's the queen.
You know what? You know what? I'm starving. Yeah, that's why.
I know everybody's been waiting, and people were saying, "You come on, you know, people follow you. We look up to you. You know, we value your opinion." And then, you know, I said, "You know what? Let me just do it for the greater good of the community."
What made you change your mind?
Well, I'll talk about that when we get to that part.
All right, we're gonna get to that part. It is actually But pretty much that part. So let's.
You ain't working my nerves today,
I am
man.
working your nerves. I'm because like.
Ain't he? Is it okay? So it ain't just me.
No, I did not.
Is that what it is? Okay, so because
I
I just thought it was me, T. But
I've been busy all day preparing for this show.
And I seen him yesterday, so he been busy.
I've been busy, and I gotta give it. You know, the thing about it is that I've been busy dealing with certain individual things. Now I want to go in on that Ward 1 race. Do you believe that now the thing about it is, do you believe that Joe Jones is going to be prosecuted for this assault, Jay?
I'm not a legal advisor, and nor am I gonna put that out there. So I don't have a comment on that either way. Let the chips fall where they may.
So, to Wayne, now being a former candidate yourself, how was it on the campaign trail for you?
It was, as a first-time candidate for city council, I must admit it was a lot of sacrifice within my personal life. You know, plus I worked a third shift job, so you know, less rest. But it was also quite exciting listening to the people and find out what could be better from their perspective. You know, the people deserve to be heard, and me as a resident too, I feel like we all deserve to be heard as residents. So that's the way I see it.
What would you do differently? Would you ever run again?
Ooh. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna run again. Probably just give me for some few years to prepare, and then I will get back out there.
So what was your biggest takeaways?
Well, being the fresh kid on the block,
Mhm.
you know, and not really having, because you know I come from an activist background, really,
Mhm.
and you know, as a the only position I ever held was precinct committee, so that really doesn't hardly get much recognition. But yeah, just name recognition, and possibly with this as running for a candidate for city council, I have more name recognition now. So. Yeah, definitely that, and possibly not having much money back at me. So yeah, campaigns do cost money.
Yeah, you're gonna have it. You need a war chest, pretty much, a financial war chest to go after, especially if you're going after an incumbent who already has been established and saving up. But the thing about it is like, you know, also a ground game. That means people knocking on doors for you. Did you get more volunteers? Did you need more? Did you feel like you had enough volunteers? Or you needed more.
I needed more. Yeah, I have volunteers with me, but a lot of needed more. Yeah.
Okay.
So your takeaway is that you need a war chest. How far in advance do you think you need to start campaigning if you know that you are trying to win over a council seat?
Well, with the election being this year, I announced my candidacy in December of 2020. So I figured I would have had an early start, but apparently it was. I think I needed to start it a bit more earlier than what I did at that time.
So can I give you some advice?
Sure.
You think you're gonna run again in 4 years?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
So you need to start campaigning now.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why.
Why do you think you don't need to campaign now? He got that look. Explain that.
Right.
I mean, because it's like I gotta wait 4 years. I figure maybe it's best to wait until I'm close to that time.
No. Here's the reason why that Richard Starr is in the place where he's in right now. When he came on the other show, the other program, when he first interviewed with me in 2017, even though he lost to Phyllis Cleveland, he never stopped campaigning. He never stopped doing stuff in the community. He still improved himself. And now he's on the cusp of taking that. Actually, he's the endorsed Democratic candidate right now for Ward 5. That means he can possibly take that seat away from the chosen Dolores Gray. So that's why. But he never stopped. He still kept campaigning. Sometimes you got to keep your name in the loop. If I don't do a show for a month, the city of Cleveland's going to have ADHD. They're going to forget about who Larry Gardner, who the hell he is. The thing about it is that I still have to produce. I still have to make sure that my name is out there to make sure that your names are out there. Get what I'm saying? That means that I have to make sure that I have to talk to the Queen. I have to talk to Human T-Rex. I have to make sure that every guest's all right, even if somebody falls off. That's what you're doing. You're always campaigning. You're always running your business. That's what you need to do. You need to keep going. That's my thing.
You need to build a brand.
Build a brand. The grind.
You need to build your brand.
Mm-hmm.
You need to fundraise. If you know that you're going to be, because you have you have to file with the state, right, for your fundraising, right?
Treasurer and all.
So you got your reports and everything done.
Yes.
You want to keep that. You want to keep it open. So you want to let the state know you want to keep it open because your intentions are you're going to run again in 4 years. So while you're in this cooling period, you need to hit the ground running in January.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to hit the ground running, and you need to make sure that you are in all the circles. You need to make sure that you're taking notes. You need to make sure you follow this gerrymandering situation that we got going on right now in the state of Ohio.
Right.
You need to watch what the current councilman is doing, what legislation he's writing. So that means you need to be at City Hall. You need to be at council meetings on Monday. You want to see what he's introducing as far as legislation. You want to look at his track record for his CDBG funding in his ward. You want to see what he's funding over to the CDC. You want transparency of what he's doing with all the funds that he's getting that's coming from the federal level into Ward 12. So you want to familiarize yourself with the budget for Ward 12. And you want to make sure that you know how that allocation is happening in Ward 12 with the funds that he's getting.
Right.
So you study that, and then you begin to prepare how you're going to prepare what you would do if you were council person. So you're studying your incumbent. You're studying him, but you want to stay one step ahead of him. You ain't never got to let them know that you're staying one step ahead of him, but you got to come up with an arsenal. You got to come up with a game plan. Because if you're going to unseat an incumbent, you got to know what you're unseating that incumbent on. So you need to start in January. If you plan on running again in Ward 12, you got your work cut out for you. And you really got to understand the committees that he sit on. What decision is he a committee chair for that committee? Is he if he a subcommittee? All the things that he serves on, you want to review all of that. You want to study him.
Right. Committees, subcommittees. I mean, the thing about it is like we have committees and we have subcommittees in the journalist group that I'm in. So we have National Journalists Association. We have committees and subcommittees and conventions. Actually, 2025, the National Association of Black Journalists is coming to Cleveland in 2025. As far as that, so I'm going to be there. We got a welcome committee. Host committee, digital committee. I'm actually fundraising committee. So you have to know what committee that your opponent is, what your current councilman is on, because he's going to be, if he's there, you're going to be running against him again. And you're going to be running against a whole bunch of people again for that particular seat, because they think that they have the brains and they have the legislation power to unseat that incumbent. So that's the main thing. And by the way, the determination, the grind never stops. An athlete doesn't stop working out in the off season; he keeps going. So the thing about it is, your training is your mind to sharpen your tools for the talent that you have, and make sure that whatever you have, it resonates to your words. I mean, you can have a great mind, but if you can't talk worth a damn, then it's going to fall on deaf ears, because is he okay? Aha. So anything that you want to say back as far as that?
I mean, I appreciate all the advice that you have given me, and like I said, as a first-time candidate, you learn a lot. So
next time you're gonna have to pay us.
Oh, for you, you're consulting. Okay.
Yeah, like you gonna I know you're gonna definitely gonna have to pay her. By the way, Queen, you are a notary republic, correct?
That is correct.
So how much are your services?
It all depends. I also I am a remote notary, so I can notarize in all 88 counties in the state of Ohio. And outside of the in the United States. So you can be sitting in front of me in a whole other county and can have a document notarized.
That's what's up. So the thing about it is that
check out my website.
Check out. You got a website now?
Yes.
What's the website?
You know what? I don't know it off heart.
Okay.
But my Facebook page is Price Notary Services. I forget what it is. I'll get it out.
I was gonna also add to this brother over here that if your grind game is on point and you grinding, then 4 years will fly by.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
fly by. If your grind game is on, you'll forget about them. You be like, wait a minute, is it 4 years already?
And I must add this, because I'm currently elected as a precinct committee person. So with that's experience for me in my one term, and I must admit, starting out as an activist first before I got elected to that, is that the difference between being an elected official and an activist is that because I feel like as an activist you have more freedom. You're not bound to a political party, whatever party you've been elected to. Right. And people, and that's another thing. Politicians, right? What party you get elected under? You say when you're running for re-election or something like you say, I want to work with the other side. I think it's time for us to collaborate and work on the behalf of the people. But the way how I see it is that once you get elected, you forget about the people, and you forget about the speech, and you want to work within. You just want to work within your party. But I say no, this is not true because over my time, I've seen some Democratic candidates that's not so democratic. And I've met some honest Republicans and I've met some honest Democrats, and same things not so honest too. So for me, as an activist, I can work with both of the candidates. Even I'm not even elected as even if I'm not elected to office, but even if I was elected as a Democrat or a Republican, I want to work with everybody.
Right.
Bipartisanship is missing in politics.
It is missing.
And with Cleveland, this race was nonpartisan.
Right.
But this is a nonpartisan race.
We're a nonpartisan race. All right, so can we take a break to see where Teflon John is?
I just texted him.
All right.
Troy said House Bill 3 passed. Troy, refresh my memory on what House Bill 3 is.
House Bill 3 passed.
Is that Asia's law?
I'm not sure. Troy, what is House Bill 3? I can't refresh my mind. Refresh my memory.
All right, House Bill 3.
Mm-hmm. He said it passed. He just House Bill 3.
So House Bill 3.
So we got a chef coming in. We had last week. We had Chef Teflon John here last week, and then we also had him at the forum that we had on last Thursday. But because of the rain, he wasn't able to cook. So today, he's here, and he has brought us ribs.
Good.
We have smoked chicken. We have green beans and red potatoes, and I do believe we have potato salad. So he's here, and then I made a lemon cake.
She did make a lemon cake.
He's here. Hey.
Is that the lemon cake with that funny bump?
Yes.
No. That because when I seen that, I'm like, I gotta find out where that is. I want one of them myself.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Man, that looks.
Y'all making me hungry right about now.
We're going to a long commercial break. I mean, it's not going to be long, but it's going to be extended.
All right, just say it.
Larry trying to beat up everybody in here today.
Thank you, T.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
But it's not. But you're a little different.
You're a little on edge, buddy.
Smoke today, so things are different.
All right, you know what?
You're a little on edge, buddy.
Well, he ain't whipping up on nothing because the real bullies.
You know what? Shut your mouth.
Real bullies.
I should take that.
Bullying
you know what? You know what? I should
maybe once we get Larry some food.
I'm gonna take that terrible towel and use it as a freaking napkin. You keep talking smack to me, Stan Edward Moore. You right across from me. All right. This is the extended break. This is Public Enemy. Can't trust it. Can't trust the Steelers either. We'll be right back on the Headline on Nerve D.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Invaded by the whack to the whack. It fooled the black. It left us clever sneak and a smile that went along with that. Can't trust it. 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 Kicking wicked rhymes like a fortune teller, cause the wickedness done by Jack, where everybody at the body is sold for the liquor and the gold, smacked in the back for the other man to match. What? Wicked. Wicked man. That man. That man. Kick it man. Now the story I'm kicking is gory. Little Rock where they be docking this boat, no hope I'm shackled. Oh, plus gang tackle by the other hand swinging the rope. Win, red, white, and blue. Jack and his crew, the guys authorized to beat down for the Browns. Man to the man, each one, so I teach one. Born to terrorize sisters and every brother, one love. Who said it? I know Houdini sang it. The hater taught hate, that's why we gang banging. Beware of the hand when it's coming from the left. I ain't tripping, just watch your step. Can't trust it. Can't trust it. No. Can't trust it. 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 Ow. Can't trust it. And I judge everyone, one by the one. Look, here come the judge. Watch it, here he come now. Don't say it's me, Judge. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I can only guess what's happening. Years ago, we would have been a ship's captain, getting me bruised on the cruise. Well, I got to lose, lost all contact, got me laying on my back, pulling in my own leftover. When I roll over on somebody else. 90 damn days on the slave ship, counting falling off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 at a time. Blood in the wood in his mind. I'm choking on spit, feeling pain like my brain being changed. Still gotta give it what I got. It's hot in the day, it's cold in the night. But I thrive to survive. I pray to God to stay alive. My attitude balls inside. If that ain't it, you think I ever quit? Still I pray to get my hands around the neck of the man with the whip. And 3 months past they brand a label on my ass to signify I'm owned. I'm on the microphone saying 50, 55. How I'm living, we've been living here. Living ain't the word I've been given. Haven't got classifieds in the have-nots. Fighting the halves cause it's all about money. When it comes on again, mean I'm getting mine. Here I am, turn it over, Sam. 427 to the year, do you understand? That's why it's hard for the black another land. Once again, bass in your face, not an 8-track, getting it good to the wood. So the people keep it some of that reacting to the facts that I kick in the stick. And it stay around, point to the joint, put the Buddha down. Go and get to the roots, and giving it up. So turn it loose. Then again, I got a story that's harder than a hardcore cross of the Holocaust. I'm talking about the what's still going on. I know where I'm from, not dumb. Did they come from the base motherland, the place of the drum, invaded by the whack? Did they whack? It fooled the black, it left us faded. King and Chief probably had a big beef. Because of that, now I get my teeth. So here's a song to the storm about the shake of the state, and a smile went along with that. Can't trust it. So watch your step, boy. Can't trust it. Watch your step, boy. Can't trust it. On the step, boy. Can't trust it. We ain't playing, boy. Can't trust it. That's right, boy. We the men. Can't trust it. We the men. You just business. Can't trust it. Know what I'm saying? Can't trust it. Hey, yo, Chuck, tell him. Can't trust it. Fucking give me. Can't trust it. Watch your step. Can't trust it. Watch your step. Can't trust it. Watch your step, boy. Can't trust it. Like that. Can't trust it. And all that. Can't trust it. It's like that. Like that. Can't trust it. All that. You know what I'm saying? Can't trust it. We the men. Can't trust it. We the men. You just business. Can't trust it. Watch your step, boy. Can't trust it. Boy. Can't trust it. We got the back, boy. Can't trust it.
My dad was a police officer and firefighter. My mom's a social worker. I'm Justin Bibb. I lost a cousin to murder. Crime and violence threaten us all. We need real public safety and equal justice. My safety plan will improve police training, add mental health support, move more police out into Cleveland's neighborhoods, and guarantee accountability with citizen oversight. Real safety and equal justice. It's a fight we can win. I'm Justin Bibb.
Paid for by Neighbors for Justin Bibb.
Hey, everybody, it's the Queen with the Gold Mic from Headline Eye, and you can catch me every Wednesday from 6 until 8 p.m. on WNRV 108.1.
Hello, this is Cleveland City Councilman Mike Polensek. This Tuesday, November 2nd, is a very special day in Cleveland, for it's Election Day. I humbly and respectfully ask for your support once again for re-election to Cleveland's 8th Ward. I will put my attendance, legislative, and voting record against anyone who's ever served in Cleveland City Council. and I have represented all of my constituents in Ward 8 to the best of my ability. Thank you, and God bless.
This is WNRV 108.1. Team DJ Ellery, DJ Johnny O, and Voil Productions presents DJ Ellery's All Black Sagittarius Birthday Bash, Saturday, November 27th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. at LaSalle's Event Venue, 823 East 185th Street, Cleveland, Ohio. Tickets $50, $60 at the door before 7 p.m., inflation after. $500 exclusive 8-seat tables, $225 high 2-seat tables. Majority black attire is mandatory. No entry or refunds if requirements are not met. 30 plus with the proper ID. Cash bar, bottle purchase. CPD security on the premises. DJ Ellery's All Black Sagittarius Birthday Bash. Saturday, November 27th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. with a live performance from Raheem Devon. This all takes place at LaSalle's Event Venue, 823 East 185th Street in Cleveland. Be there.
Hey everybody, it's the Queen with the Gold Mic from Headline Eye, and you can catch me every Wednesday from 6 until 8 p.m. on WNRV 108.1.
Looking to grow or expand your business? Yo, bro, you read my mind. Well, we have the perfect solution for you. Your business needs are important, and so is your advertising. Here at WNRV Power 108.1, we have marketing solutions for all your business needs and affordable pricing to keep you in the green. Give us a call today at 216-702-0688. That's 216-702-0688. Or email us at WNRVPower1081@gmail.com today.
What's up, y'all? This is Larry H. Gardner of the new show, The Headline Eye, coming at you every single Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m., where we talking about hot subjects, spitting hot fire on WNRV 108.1, where we getting on your nerve.
Are you a DJ, radio show, music artist, or a podcaster and you've thought about having your own mobile app? BV Mobile Apps could be the solution. They specialize in creating apps with live audio streams, mixes, music, and songs. You can integrate your social media, videos, blogs, and most importantly, send push notifications to your followers. For more information, bvmobileapps.com or on social media at BV Mobile Apps. That's B as in business, V as in victory, bvmobileapps.com.
This is the Human T-Rex. Check out my new show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WNRV 108.1. G.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Check it out. See, the only thing you need to do right here is just nod your freaking head. Yeah. Yeah. Break your freaking neck, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go now. Where we going now? Where we going now? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Just give it away. Yeah, here we go now. Tell me what you really want to do. Come here, man. Talk to me, talk to me. You look like you can really give it to us. The way you're talking, the way you try to walk for me, the way you really try to put it on the guard. Doing it like I never did before for me. The way you break your back and I break your neck, and the way you try to put it on the floor for me. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, tell me what my sister's at. Okay, let me bless you out this one time when I lock it down and I hit you with that. That bomb y'all just know all day we be making it drop. Y'all just know every time we come through this motherfucker, we be always taking a rock. So let me do this. Y'all know when we come, we be making it flop. The way we making it hot and making it wanna stop. Get money, get cash, that check for me. All my people just bust your check for me. Everybody from every hood, bang your head till you break your motherfucker neck for me. Just let me give you real speech to ride in your when we clap your seat. Rewind this heat, keep bouncing up and down these streets. So nod your head and break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Come on, bang your head until you start to break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Come on, break your neck. Come along now, let's put it down. When I bounce back and you know I done caught my breath. Yeah, so I know how we do when the way we bang this in the head and we do it to death. Reach for them back, wood in the fire, boy. You know we're making an ounce. I know you love the way we be giving you the music, making you bounce. Stop just a little for my sister every time we come through and know that we did it for y'all. And the way we do it for the people that know that we always give it to y'all. I said bounce, come on. In the daytime or the night when you keep on the low and just bang this in the truck while you break your nigga motherfucker. Let affect my flow to the way we come right through. When we come right through, we be always blowing the spot again and again and make it just really wanna stop. Better tell your crew, your peeps, so much better put their troops on. And gotta up your soldiers, you know you better keep your boots on. do, just place your bet and put your money where your mouth is. On my list in the street, just break your neck and keep on bouncing. Just let me give you real speech to ride in your when we climb your seat, we want this heat, keep bouncing up and down these streets. So nod your head and break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on. Bang your head until you start to break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck. Here we go now, and you know every time Buster must be holding the fort, my watch, I'll be shutting it down. Now we put it on, coming through like a steamroller. Me and Drake ain't no effing around. Come on, yeah, what up? Me and my team got a link, cause you know we stay chopping it up. And when we get up in the club, I'm up and go to the bar, now we locking it up. And we get a little high, and we get a little drunk, and we get a little drunk. Let me get you some shit that make you wanna bang this out your trunk. Come on, get money and cash that check for me. On my just bust your check for me. Everybody from every hood, bang your head till you break your mother neck for me. Just let me give you real speech to ride in your when we climb your seat, we want this heat, keep bouncing up and down these streets. So nod your head and break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on. Bang your head until you start to break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck, come on, break your neck.
You know what? I like this song. Welcome back to the headline. That's Busta Rhymes and Break Your Neck. And Chef Teflon John is in the house, and he broke his neck on his food that we just ate. That's where you had to extended break. You know, shout out to the chef, Twain McGee, political candidate Twain McGee. Of course, Stan Edward Moore. We're going to get to the Browns versus Steelers later. And the Queen with the gold mic. So, Jeff, thank you very much for blessing us again. You came on last week, talked about the food, and I said you need to bring a sample. This dude brought an entree and everything. I don't know why. You know, I'm like, I feel bad. I ain't got no money to pay you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for inviting me. And I said next time I come, I'm going to bear gifts. So I came with some soul food. You know, that's what I'm do. Little smoked ribs, smoked chicken, and even those the beans and the potatoes been smoked too. Everything been smoked. The beans. Mm-hmm. How did you smoke the string beans? I put them in a pan and put them in a smoker. Everything came out the smoker but the potato salad.
I just got one question.
Yes, sir.
You got a card?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a card.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on that.
He's going to be, Stan, I got to tell you, this man is going to be grilling turkeys for Thanksgiving, so you might want to
smoking turkeys.
That's what I got coming up next. My turkeys. Actually, you're correct. I'm going to be grilling them. People on the 22nd, I want everybody to give me their turkeys. Bring your thawed out turkeys to me, and I've been getting a great response on social media. So everybody get with me and bring me your turkeys that's thawed out, and I'm going to butterfly them. I'm going to season them, and I'm going to grill them. And I'm going to get them back to you. I need them on the 22nd. I'm going to be delivering them back on the 23rd and 24th.
Dwayne,
yes.
How you like sitting next to the chef?
Hey man, this is the man right here, man. The food is great. I'm loving this shit. We love to eat. I know I do.
Yes, he does.
Foodies. Oh yeah.
So you might want to get his card. So if you ever run for council in 4 years, you're gonna probably need this man to cook for you or something like that.
Boy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
get some business up in
here.
You
do a fundraiser, you need him to cook for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, and also a dance partner too, if you're willing to, break it down.
A dance partner.
What he means by that is at Cassandra's birthday party, he issued a challenge to me.
He issued a challenge to you.
Mm-hmm. I sat his ass down.
And you talking about me, cousin? You the one just said some stuff. For real.
Did I not?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Exactly.
She even took the shoes off to do it.
I took the shoes off like that. That young boy wasn't ready for this old cougar right here.
Uh-oh.
This cougar had to let him know. Son,
I said.
Sat down.
I said. The food was nice. Y'all just went to a wholly different story. And this is a political pickup show. I know he did. I don't know why you know what? Every time I bring you somewhere, Twain, you always causing trouble. I don't understand why. Why?
You coming to me to some causing trouble.
Yes, you are.
Trouble is your middle name.
No.
Your second middle name.
What?
You just choose not to put it on there.
You know what? You're funny. So, Chef, thank you very much. So obviously everybody is in a good mood after, eating
I'm
dinner.
glad you in a damn good
mood. I was already in a good mood. It's just that every time
I'm telling you, before you ate, bruh.
Oh, it wasn't my fault.
Listen,
It wasn't my
we
fault.
was gonna take you out back.
No, ain't no what. No fault what? You and T-Rex getting into it about the Browns and Steelers.
We weren't getting into it. We was shooting our normal.
We
Again,
weren't getting into it.
but
It's
the
just
thing
the
about
presence bring that out
the
of y'all.
thing about it is
Walked in,
that
didn't say nothing.
you brought a freaking terrible towel in here, and you know
what's your freaking point?
You know what?
Steeler Nation do.
This is Cleveland.
Hey,
Y'all
James
remember y'all
Richardson.
in Cleveland.
You know what that means? We run this. Y'all just live here.
No, whatever.
We run this.
Whatever.
You know we run this.
So, Chef,
This our world. We just letting y'all live in it.
Anyway.
Oh.
See, this is why I don't talk smack on Sundays to y'all, because y'all talk every time y'all say something.
What?
The Browns
What?
Browns fans. The Browns fans. Every time Browns fans say something, y'all want to get all sensitive. But as soon as y'all I don't talk, but I don't talk smack. Stan tag me crazy posts all the time. I don't say nothing. I'm just quiet.
Hold up,
But you can be rough on Steelers fans. You don't have to be easy on them.
Hey.
If they're Steelers fans, you don't have to be easy on them.
Hey.
Especially if they're from Cleveland.
And vice versa.
Okay, especially if they're from Cleveland. If they live in Cleveland
Now,
and
wait,
they're a
hold up,
Steelers
dog.
fan, give it to them.
No.
Give it to them.
No.
But see,
business in you.
But the thing about it is like y'all, like it can be rough both ways. I'm trying to be impartial. I am a Browns.
You ain't never impartial.
I'm a Browns fan, but I'm
Yes, me
impartial.
too.
The thing about it is that do I ever talk smack to you? I don't talk smack to you.
Here's the thing. I don't talk smack until the week we play y'all. And then after that, I go back to in my cave again until we play you again. I ain't got time to talk smack all year long. We got to concentrate on these games stuff coming.
Right. I don't talk like listen.
James Richards over here talking about Mike Tomlin going to USC. James, get up my live.
See, that's what.
Get off.
See you. See, James.
Google Mike Tomlin USC on YouTube, and you get your answer, bro.
You know what? See, Jay got there when the rumors when your person said that on your live, Jay, you got a little growl in your voice right about now. I ain't going no damn well. Like
Mike Tomlin made it official.
That's James Richardson.
Mike Tomlin was like, I got the best job in sports today.
And he headed for the Hall of Fame.
Why would I want to go?
And he headed to the Hall of Fame.
Somewhere else. He was saying
I think that I don't know how sometimes those rumors start because they want Mike Tomlin at USC because USC's not a powerhouse.
I think Browns fans paid media for him.
We did not.
I
think that's a great job at USC.
Well, that ain't for Mike Tomlin.
That's a great job. That's a big university.
We're going to cut you off, Chef. We're going to cut you off,
That's
Chef.
a great organization. If he could get
We're
that
going to cut
job
you
in
off,
Cleveland,
Chef.
I would make best for him.
Didn't they offer that job to Stefanski? That's what I thought.
I don't know. But wait a minute. You
coaches had that job.
But the thing about it is, you can't, like, this man made this food out of the goodness of his heart, talking about, Jay, you talking about cutting him off. And he made this food and got on air.
Pete Carroll had that job. There's a lot of people, Hall of Famers had that job.
We'll give it back to Pete Carroll. Leave us alone. We don't bother nobody.
Listen, I don't know what's going to happen you can.
I'm too busy over here eating my food. Y'all go ahead and have it.
I don't care. So the thing about it is like,
what T-Rex on the board? He ain't on the board.
He probably somewhere in there getting some food. The thing about it is that, all right, before. Hey, we need you back in here. Just bring your plate and bring it back because we about to before we predict the mayor's race. Before I do our predictions,
so baby, listen, these wings right here.
We're gonna predict the final score of the Browns Steelers game.
No, we not predicting no shit like that.
Oh yes, we are. No. I'm saying Browns 23, Steelers 19.
Boy, get off the damn air.
What?
Wait a minute. Who created the show? Thank you.
19.
Who cares who created
that means
the show?
we'd have to get a safety on y'all, which is a possibility.
You know, 17. 23-17.
23
In your wildest freaking dreams.
Listen, it's not going to be as this is a division rival. No matter how
Is
banged
Baker
up.
playing? Is Baker Manziel playing?
I don't. Why are you keep Johnny? Like, listen, you can't talk about no.
Is
that
Baker Manziel playing?
You can't. Hold on for just a second.
Is Baker Manziel
You
playing?
cannot talk about Baker Mayfield.
No.
He's probably not. He's probably not. He's got the
Baker's
shoulder.
not playing. So is Odell playing?
Odell's probably playing.
Kareem Hunt playing?
He's probably not, but Nick Chubb is.
Okay, Nick Chubb is?
Yeah, he's playing.
And Nick Chubb just came out the injury reserve list, right?
All right, so
Nick was hurt? Was Nick hurt? Nick Chubb was hurt,
I
right?
said
he was hurt.
We
We're
sent his
at
ass
home.
back to the injury reserve.
I'm telling you now.
It's 23-17,
I've
man.
been telling you all for 2 weeks. If y'all don't sit Baker down, we will. So make your choice.
Y'all funny.
If y'all don't sit Baker down, TJ Watt gonna have a field day.
Let me just.
That's all I'm gonna say. And TJ just got fined. You see that fine he just got?
He don't care.
All right.
He don't care. Mike Tomlin don't either.
So wait a minute.
We
I'm
coming
going
for
to
you,
say
Manziel.
that
Baker Manziel, we coming
it's
for you.
Mayfield. Manziel never won a playoff game. We beat
We
y'all.
coming for you, Baker
we
Manziel.
beat y'all in your place last year.
You know why?
With Baker
You know why?
Mayfield.
You know
with
why?
Mayfield, not Manziel.
Baker Manziel.
Johnny never won shit
Baker
except
Manziel.
a drinking contest.
Baker Manziel. Baker Manziel.
Hold on. Do you know
Yeah,
why
they tripping.
you beat us
Why?
twice last year?
Why?
Because in that last week, Mike Tomlin does what he always do, which I wish he hadn't have done last year, because the Browns team now ain't the Browns team of before. So Tomlin should have played his starters last year in that game. Tomlin sat all of his starters. So to me, Browns came in doing what they were supposed to do. You're
Now,
supposed to be
what about
with
the
your
playoff?
starters.
What about
Now,
the playoff?
Okay, let me
playoff game in week 17?
Let me get to it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
get to it.
The 48-37 ass
That
whooping.
playoff weekend when we played that playoff week that we played, we simply weren't ready. The chemistry wasn't there. We had our starters out for a whole week. Y'all came in once again.
You know what?
You're not the Browns as before. You're a much more elite team than you have been in the past. So y'all came in doing what you were supposed to do. But let me remind you that a healthy Steeler team in week 6 beat the pass off of you. You didn't even score a touchdown that day.
You know what?
In your own
Week
yard.
6.
So to finalize that,
what counts
to finalize
more?
that,
Week 6 or the playoff game? The playoff game.
To finalize that, a healthy Steelers team, and I'm on the air and I'll say this: a healthy Steelers team will take you to the barnyard any day, and I tell that.
And
What is he talking about?
You know damn well what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
See, y'all Steelers fans can't take trash talk.
Yeah, we
Excuses
can.
are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Injuries are part
No.
of the game. Injuries are
Hold
part of
on.
the game.
Hold on. No,
You
here's
got
the
a
thing.
condition for that sport.
Here's the thing. I'm not trash talking. I'm telling truth. There's a difference.
Whatever.
Trash.
you know what?
This is trash talking. We run this. Y'all just
Yeah.
live here. That's trash talk.
How
And we
about-
give the
we gonna
charity.
run
We
your-
give the charity every year. Okay?
Well, like, you know what? Y'all gonna give the charity this Sunday. Halloween is gonna be a scary night
gonna
for
kick
y'all
your
asses. 23-17.
You know what? Speaking
with
of
the backup, Case Keenum.
Speaking
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of it being Halloween, you know, y'all got the perfect outfits for it.
Look like the great pumpkin
And the survey says,
We fought hard for those colors.
wait a minute.
You need to fight harder.
Mike White fought for those colors. That brown and orange, we breathe
hey.
that. What you talking about, man? What's going on
At
with
least
this guy?
y'all lucky that Ben Roethlisberger not in jail right about now.
That's all y'all got.
rapist
That's
ass.
all y'all got. That's all y'all got.
Damn sexual.
Worry about Odell Beckham Jr. ass trying to get up out of Cleveland.
Excuse me. That's Odell Rectum Jr. Okay,
That's disgusting.
Okay.
Now you disgusting.
Okay.
Now you disgusting.
You need another one? I got another.
You disgusting.
I ain't gonna say the
You
other one no more. I'll tell you.
disgusting.
I'll tell you Kareem Hunt.
Y'all
name
have
off
no
the air.
offense. Y'all have no offense. Y'all offensive line just gonna get ran through. Period.
You have so much hate when you eating this food right now.
Right, thank you.
Man, my food is gone over here, man.
Because it ain't about the hate. It ain't hate. If you really know it,
when you're talking about the colors.
Oh, nah.
Right, exactly.
Hate.
Colors?
All right.
Come
on.
Okay.
Look, you only gonna hear that this week.
right.
You ain't gonna hear it next week.
All right, let's bring it back.
Okay.
This is what we always do.
Let's bring
We
it.
always do this.
Let's bring it back. Now,
Not what you
speaking-
want to bring it back to.
Jay, we're a political show. Remember, we still haven't made the last pick, and the last pick
We
is
can say the best for last.
The last pick is for the mayor of city of Cleveland.
I told you who that was back in the
All
summer.
right. All right. So let's go. All right. So on this one, T-Rex, could you ring them horns, please? All right. So I said I used the two talented attempts. I used them on Shayla Davis and Andrea Nelson Moore. I'm using the last power-up that I have, the Infinity Gauntlet Fist on the mayoral's race of the city of Cleveland. So everybody is going to pick around this table.
All right.
So I'm going to start with my esteemed guest. Thank you, Chef John, Justin Bibb, or Kevin Kelly.
Well, I went to the mayoral debate last week, and it was an open and shut case with me. It all comes down to issue 24. And I'm going with young brother Justin Bibb.
To Wayne.
I'm predicting Bibb.
Leave me for last.
I can't leave you for last because I got to do my Infinity Gauntlet. So I'm going with Stan, then you, then me.
I told me and you had a conversation back in the summer. And I told you, I said, I don't know this dude, but he seemed like the quiet storm. Justin Bibb.
All right. Now, okay, Jay, you can blow up.
So I know for about 2 months, I kept saying I wasn't going to be endorsing anyone. I wasn't going to know who I was going to vote for until I got behind that curtain to make a decision. And then last Thursday, I had a chance to be the moderator for a town hall forum that featured Justin Bibb and Kevin Kelly.
Hey, T-Rex, you got a drum roll for this?
And after asking the questions that were compiled from the residents in Ward 1 and Ward 2, which is the two largest voting wards in the city of Cleveland, and then having the audience give more questions after that, and then them giving in their two-minute elevator pitch. After a plethora of information and researching, and I said that I would put on my big girl panties and I would set my emotions on the shelf, and I would do what was best for the community. And what I have decided going into this mayoral election, the queen with the gold mic is throwing her support behind Justin Bibb.
So, and that's the and the reason you came up with the decision is because of that, correct?
After being able to talk to them, because what happened was neither one of the candidates had the questions, so they didn't know what they were going to be asked. Only I knew, and then the people that were in the committee in the group with us that brought the forum together. No one knew the questions. Neither candidate knew, even though one tried to get them.
We all know who that was.
And with Justin just being able to answer the questions off the cuff, and he was able to provide a really clear and concise answer, and was able to eloquently, as someone says, you're eloquently response. And it was just something about the energy of that young man. And a lot of times I operate on energies when I deal with certain people. And it was his energy that he brought to the forum, and how he was able to stand there and hold his own. And I think what the really deciding factor for me is the fact that people are saying to him, oh, you're new, you're young, you don't know what you're doing. That resonated with me, because as a black woman, a black professional executive woman, I hear that a lot from a lot of people that I encounter. And to me, that just says, run, young man, run. And I'm going to say this. East side of Cleveland, and I said it earlier this week, if you don't get to the polls your candidate is not going to win. So you can't sit on the sidelines and say, "Oh, he can get it done. He can make it happen." No, we need everybody up off the bench. We need you off the sidelines. We need you in the game. This young man cannot win this race unless the east side of Cleveland shows up and shows out for him. We want change. We have an opportunity now to get the change that the city of Cleveland needs. And somebody asked a question at the forum. We used to be known as the best location in the nation. Until we reach back for that best location on the nation phrase, and until we take the opportunity to change things, change the narrative, change the trajectory of this city, we will not see anything unless we put new leadership. Now, and this is the caveat to that. Justin, when he does win, because I'm going to put it out there and speak it into existence from my lips to God's ears for him, when he does win, listen, people, we made the mistake when Barack Obama became president. We thought we had arrived, and we left him out there. Now, I don't agree with everything that President Obama did. I didn't like all of his policies and all the stuff, but I still supported him. So I said this to say this. When Justin gets in this seat, Cleveland, we still have to hold him accountable to what we are expecting for him to do for the city. Do I think he'll do it? Abso-freaking-lutely. He's going to do it. He said it, and we're going to hold him to it. Right. But we have got to do what we need to do as residents, and we got to help this young man. We cannot just sit there and say, "Oh, well, he got it now. Ain't nothing else for us to do." That's not how this works. That is not how this works. So we've got to make sure that we as constituents, as residents of this city, do what is best, and we need to help him to move this city along. You got to be more vocal. You got to show up to council meetings. You got to get your street clubs and your block clubs together. You got to do all the things that you need to do to change this city. We can no longer allow our communities to look like it looks in any of these wards. We did not turn city council like we should have turned city council for Justin. Because I say this all the time. A mayor is only as good as its council. We're giving Justin probably 85% of old council members. So that means he's going to be up against some opposition because they still want to do things the old way. So this is where we as residents, we step in and say, no, you will not do him like this. You either go along to get along and you coming along with us to make the change, or I guarantee you in 4 years, we'll see your ass on the block and you up out of here too. So we've got to help Justin. We got to take him to where he needs to be. And we cannot sit on the sidelines because we did him a disservice already because we didn't flip council completely. Council needed to be flipped, completely flipped over. But we didn't. And because we are not going to flip council, Justin does have his work cut out for him. And we as residents, we've got to make sure that we carry him over the finish line. East side of Cleveland, you got to show up.
All right. So that's the first bomb dropped. So the thing about it is that everybody knows who I endorse. So I'm going to use my Infinity Gauntlet Golden Fist on Justin M. Bibb to be the next mayor of the city of Cleveland. And let me tell you the reason why. Because of the simple fact of what you just said, that people told him to wait his turn. When I came into this radio game five damn years, close to 6 damn years ago, I was also told to wait my turn, to wait not to get guests, to give them to other people by certain people who are no longer with certain stations anymore, and certain people who are still in the game, but they're old and drug out right now.
Wow. Oh, man.
So let me just explain something to everybody. Let me see. 6 years and 2 shows later, including the one that's here that I got everybody on, including the mayor-to-be, Justin, when he came on in March, he reminded me of somebody. He reminded me of what my son should be as far as leadership. The thing about it is that when I think about you as you family, you're family. I was at Annie B's a couple of months ago when Justin was doing a forum.
Annie P's
on 93rd and Kinsman.
Okay.
The thing about it is that I looked into Justin's eyes and I said, and he said that I'm like, are you ready for this? He's like, yes, I'm ready for this. He looked me dead in my eye, no shiftiness, whatever. He even took his glasses off. That young man is ready to lead the city of Cleveland into the next millennium. And the thing about it is that I left Surehouse Baptist Church, that bastard Aaron Phillips who endorsed Kevin Kelly. Now I understand Blaine's reasoning,
So how
but
you really feel?
but I'm gonna tell you how I feel right about now. I'm ashamed of you, Kevin Conwell. I'm ashamed of you, Yvonne. Aaron, you know that you got paid. Norm Edwards, you too. Y'all did some dirty shit with Sherman Williams trying to go back before going behind the back of the black contractors. And by the way, Dr. Steele and the SCLC, the Sunday Christian Leadership Conference, came down to the Bibb campaign headquarters on the east side of Cleveland on Kinsman Road. I actually took a picture with the man. He said him and the rest of the 56 pastors, including the Reverend Otis Moss and Dr. Thelophilus Cabinets of Greater Abyssinia Baptist Church, is backing this young man.
That's right.
Because of the simple fact of the matter is he's blessed and he's not stressed. Now, Jay, you're right. We still got 85% of city council in there. Now, Blaine, when I did an interview with him, he said that he's not going to be toxic if Justin wins. And
I believe him.
I believe him. But I'm going to need for his colleagues, Bishop, your ass need to get in line. Hey, Joe, love you, but you need to get in line too. Everybody else that ain't doing a damn thing in city council need to get the hell back and need to step off. Because of the simple fact of the matter is, I told y'all in March Justin was coming. I told Phillips that Justin was coming. None of the supposedly old guard believe me. But now he here, and right now, come November 2nd, November 3rd, when we get back on the air, the day after Election Day, we're going to say Mayor Justin M. Bibb. You want to say something, Jay? Go right ahead.
And you're right. You know, this is where the old guards, it's time to pass the torch. You've ran your leg of the race. So you need to say, okay, I'm passing it off. That's what's wrong with the city of Cleveland, and that's why we're so toxic, because the old guards want to still remain in power. You don't have any power. You've done nothing to change the conditions of the city that you say you love. You've done nothing for the communities and the people that look like you. All you've done is stagnate the process. Everything that is going on in this city is because people are standing in the way, and I say it all the time. People suffer from the Witham effect, and it's the what's in it for me syndrome. And Larry, you talk about city council. City council is there to better the communities that elect them to serve in the capacity as a voice for them. So we've got to stop allowing our city council people to run around here like they Nino Brown from New Jack City, thinking that they can just do whatever. We got to stop that. We got to hold our city council people accountable. We got to make sure that they're doing the right things by the communities that we live in. If that means you got to pick up the phone and call them, then call them. You got to go to council meeting, go to council meeting. You got to go to their office, go to their office. But we must begin to hold city council accountable, because the mayor can only do so much. That's why he has a council around him. Council needs to do their job, not just in conjunction with the mayor, but with what we elect them to do as city council members, and to do the right thing by the constituents of the wards that they represent. So I'm calling out all city council people, and I promise you, I'm coming for somebody in 4 years. I'm coming for somebody's city council seat in 4 years, and you can go back and play this show from this day, but I'm coming for somebody's city council seat in 4 years. You can take it to the bank.
Right. So the thing about it is that Infinity Gauntlet unanimous decision that Justin Bibb will be the next mayor of the city of Cleveland. And Stan, I remember we did have this conversation about that.
I had just started my new job, and I'm always in Cleveland on the east side. I'm always everywhere on the east side. I ain't never seen nothing about Justin. I ain't seen nothing about Justin until I started my new job over on Berea Road. And I used to have to ride the Shoreway. He's all up in the shore on the. I'm like, who is this Justin Bibb cat? Right. I kept saying that back then, and I'm like, I just kept saying, I ain't never heard of this dude. I don't see this dude on media nowhere. Oh, he the quiet storm. That was my thought process back then when we talked. That was back in the summertime.
And I got to give a shout out to somebody that's probably listening right now. Infinity Galton Gold. I got to give a shout out to his ground manager, Ken Johnson. That's Kenn Johnson, not the convicted councilperson.
Oh, okay.
Ken Johnson.
Good cleanup.
Kenn Johnson. For not only that, but bringing him, he was here sitting in those chairs that those lovely ladies are sitting at right now. He was behind him, and Justin interviewed with me. And the thing about it is, he had my attention then. When he, and the thing about it is, what did Jay-Z say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Right.
When the primary was over, guess who was the number one person who got all the votes, even though it was like 16.2%, who got over, like, nobody came close to getting 10,000 except Justin got over 10,000 votes. So the thing about it is that when you look at analytically at the numbers, and the thing about it is, go back to 2017. Brandon Chordisky, who ran Edwin's restaurant, got over 4,800 votes. That means the city of Cleveland wanted to change. So if somebody who came from the outside got more votes, and if Frank wasn't running, they had a chance to get the seat. And the thing about it is that, and as far as receipts are concerned, as far as why wasn't Justin protesting the Tamir Rice thing? Why wasn't Justin protesting, for the black? Why wasn't Justin out there protesting, hollering, and screaming? Because the simple fact of the matter is, Justin was studying y'all asses. And he was putting the work in education. He was studying under Obama. And the thing about it is like, I believe in preventing stuff from happening. See, when you protest something, you protest after the fact. If Justin can prevent half the stuff from happening, we wouldn't have to march and scream and holler until our throats are bloody sore, because none of this would be happening, because there would be no protest, because we wouldn't have the problems that we have now. See, every time there's a protest, it's a reaction to an action against African American people in a negative way. So the bottom line is that if Justin can prevent some of the stuff, we are the poorest city in the freaking country. We are the poorest in District 11. That shit has got to change. And I believe that Justin will have the economic mindset to do it. That's why not only do I endorse him, I donated to his campaign, but tomorrow night he's gonna be at Glenville talking to children over there in Glenville High School over there in Glenville area. After I get off work, I'm going to go canvass for him. 15407 Kinsman Road. The East Side canvas is also a West Side canvas if you're interested. And the thing about it is, out of all the African American candidates, including punk ass Bashir Jones,
how you really
the so-called whatever undercover brother Bashir,
how you really feel?
The only person. The only person that supported this station, the only mayoral candidate, is going to be the next mayor of Cleveland.
That's what you said.
But you know what, Larry? Let me go. I'm going to go back a little bit, backtrack when you said that people were questioning why he wasn't on the front line protesting, and why wasn't he in the trenches, and where's his receipts for all that? But I always say this all the time on the show. Everybody don't need to be in the trenches.
Thank you.
Somebody got to be at the table.
Right.
Because if you're not at the table, you're going to be on the table, and you're going to be on the menu, and you're going to get ate up.
Like these ribs got ate up by that Chef John man?
Yeah, just like that. But, everybody can't be in the trenches. When Dr. King was out here protesting, he had people that went and protested while he went and sat at the table to cut deals for us, to bring us to where we were, because we ain't there no more. And I always ask myself all the time, is the dream still alive? Do we still have the dream?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the dream still here? Yes, can we resurrect the dream? We can take the dream and take it further, but we got to know the pecking order, and it's time for the old guards to pass the torch, move it to the next group, let them take us into the next century. It's time out for it. Y'all stop running around here talking about where's his receipts and all this other type of stuff. He didn't need to be in the trenches. He, like Larry said, he was getting an education to prepare himself for this very moment that he's about to be in come November the 2nd.
Let's go.
So I always say, and I'll say it again, I ain't always in the trenches.
Right.
Y'all don't see me in the trenches all the time. I don't need to be in the trenches. I'm at the table brokering deals, and you need somebody to broker deals at the table for you.
Smart enough to get.
So we gotta stop. We gotta stop saying that. Well, you wasn't out here. You wasn't doing this. You wasn't doing it. You don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
I'm not into the politics and all of that, but I'm just sitting up here thinking when we were talking about being in the trenches and why wasn't he there or why wasn't Justin in the trenches and another. Ain't that where your councilman's supposed to be, in the trenches?
Thank you.
I'm not in the politics and all that. I don't know.
Let me answer that for you.
But Stan, you are a voter and you are a smart person.
Let me answer that for you. You're right in a sense that it does need to be your council person.
Right.
But you also have community involved people. You have community advocates. You have community activists.
Right.
You have all those eclectic group of people that advocate and fight to push the councilman. Mm-hmm. So when I say people in the trenches, I'm talking about your activists, your advocates, your civil rights leaders, all these people that are out there that are going to push the council person to do what he needs to do.
Right.
But a lot of time what we're getting now is that you have your council people, they just go and they pay people off. They give them a $25 gift card. They give them a turkey. They give them some shit for Christmas. That keeps them quiet. So they keep them down. They keep them downtrodden, so they're not fighting, because you know why? They're peeling them off. A few little dollars here, a few little dollars there.
Pacification
of money. Pacification.
So the time out, and then the other part of that is a lot of these council people that they're using this money that they got, that they're paying these people off, they're actually using CDBG grant dollars that they get from the federal level. And HUD done told y'all, quit playing around with your CDBG money, you better do what's right.
You're going to end up like former Councilman Johnson, right, wearing orange